My dear friends, on this graceful morning, it is my privilege and it gives me an immense pleasure to share few concepts on yoga. Friends, let us start the session with 3 Omkaras, followed by salutation to the great Patanjali Maharshi. Take a deep breath in. While exhaling, we chant Omkara. Breath in. Deep breath in. Salutation to Patanjali Maharshi. Yogena chittasya padena vacham manam sharirasya cha vaidakena yopakarotam pravaram muninam Patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi Patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi Om Unfold Namaskara Mudra. Gently open your eyes. Friends, what is the meaning of this prayer? This prayer says, I pray with folded hands to great Patanjali Maharshi, who removed impurities of body and mind through yoga and impurities of speech by grammar. Great Patanjali Maharshi, in 196 shlokas, he has given the yoga vidya, and to purify our speech, he has given grammar. Patanjali Maharshi has given both yoga vidya and grammar, my dear friends. Friends, Omkara is Ekakshara Brahma. Omkara is Shabda Brahma. Repeated chanting of Omkara, as you know, leads to a pranayama named as Udgita Pranayama. Udgita Pranayama, Udgita is the repeated chanting of Omkara, my dear friends. Omkara Japa, Pranayama Tapaha. Now, integrated form of chanting Omkara. Omkaropasana, Pranavopasana, Anahotopasana, Udgitopasana. Now there are several integrated forms of chanting Omkara. Now today we adopt one of the integrated forms of chanting Omkara. Friends, they Om, they celebrated Om is composed of three A, U, Ma. Now, the Akara emerges from navel. The Akara emerges from navel. Now, in the navel, we have Manipuraka Chakra, Nabhi Chakra. Friends, Chakra is an energy beam. Nadi, you know, it is an energy channel. Nadi is energy channel. Chakra is an energy beam. Now every chakra is related to a gland. This at the navel we have Manipuraka Chakra, Nabhi Chakra. Nabhi Chakra is related to pancreas and adrenal. Now where Akara emerges. Who emerges from the chest, my dear friends? Chest, we have Hridaya Chakra. Love and affection emerges from Hridaya Chakra. The Hridaya Chakra is called as Anahata Chakra. Now this Hridaya Chakra, Anahata Chakra is related to heart and liver. Then if we come to the throat, at the throat we have Vishuddha Chakra. Vishuddha Chakra is a purifying chakra. This Vishuddha Chakra, now we can sense it. If we gulp saliva inside, what we feel here is Vishuddha Chakra. Friends, Vishuddha Chakra is related to thyroid and parathyroid glands. If we come to the center of the two eyebrows, at the center of the two eyebrows, we have Agna Chakra, Guru Chakra. That is the seat of the soul, my dear friends. After Agna Chakra, if we come to the skull, you know, it is housed by the great brain. This we call as the Sarsara. Sarsara means 1,000. Now, in Sarsara, we have 1,000 petals. 1,000 petals. Now, this Sarsara, the Sarsara is related to pituitary gland. Pituitary gland. Now, in learning this integrated form of chanting Omkara, as you know, Om is from A, from the navel, U from the chest, Ma, from the throat. Friends, we need some mudras. Mudras plays a very important role in yoga, my dear friends. Mudra itself is a big branch of yoga. Now, mudras can be adopted by the palms. If I adopt a mudra on the right palm, the left brain hemisphere will be activated. The recent research says that on the left brain hemisphere, we have 5 different compartments. If we adopt a mudra on the left palm, the right brain hemisphere will be activated. The right brain hemisphere is with 5 different compartments. We have left brain hemisphere and right brain hemisphere. To activate the entire brain, we usually adopt mudra by both the palms. We start with Chin Mudra. What is this Chin Mudra? Chin Mudra. Now, where we join the thumb with the index finger. Thumb, it represents the fire element, Agni. Index finger always represents fire. Sorry, yes, Agni. Now index finger. Now this thumb represents Agni. This index finger represents Vayu, air. Now we are combining the index with the thumb with the index finger, making a oval shape. The other fingers are joined and they are straight. Now this is Brahma Mudra. This is Chin Mudra. Chin Mudra is also called as Brahma Mudra. Why? This is called as Brahma Mudra. Now, many yogis and rishis sit in Brahma Mudra. Why? Brahma Mudra, my dear friends, enhances your knowledge. Now, how the Brahma Mudra enhances your knowledge? Friends, now we know that we had a discussion of this. We know that in the brain is so complex. We have trillions of neurons in the brain. One brain cannot understand another brain. It is a very complex structure. We have discussed this. In Germany, they conducted a research, the so-called pseudo-medical scientists, on measuring the capacity of a human brain. For the research, they had selected only Nobel Prize winners. Eventually, they gave the result of the research. Usually, they won't give. They announced the result of the research, saying that the Nobel Prize winners, the pinnacle of the intelligence, they were using only 2% of the brain. Huge 98% of the brain, right, was not used. 98% of the brain was not used at all. Jnana Mudra, right, enhances the knowledge. How? Now, in the globe, on the globe, as the population we have, as the number of people are there in the globe, we have that many books. Now, if we study all the books on the planet, even not 0.5% of the brain, 2% is already there. I'm speaking of the Nobel Prize winners. We are all ordinary people. Nobel Prize winners, they were using only 2% of the brain. Now, if we read all the books on the planet, even 0.0005% of the brain will not be filled. So how to fill this 98%? 98%. Patanjali Maharshi, in one sutra, answers this question. In one sutra, he answers this question. How to acquire knowledge? Now, this is symbolically the Jnana Mudra. Now, Patanjali Maharshi has given Ashtanga Yoga. Ashta means 8 steps. What are the 8 steps? Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. The final stage is Samadhi. Now, if a yogi goes to the final stage, Samadhi, the thoughtless state, the Samadhi state. Now, in Samadhi state, the Patanjali Maharshi says that there are 10 types of Samadhis. That leads to another branch of yoga. When a yogi is in Samadhi state, the ultimate state in yoga, my dear friends, There, the yogi will be enjoying the ultimate joy, Brahmananda. You will be in Brahmananda. If a yogi is in Brahmananda, my dear friends, now you know the well. Now, if you dig the earth, now the water emerges from the earth, right? Like that, if a yogi is in samadhi state, the knowledge comes from within. The knowledge comes from within. And his entire brain will be filled. That is Rushi brain, my dear friends. That is the Rushi brain. What our Rushis and Munis had, the ultimate knowledge. And as you know, very profusely, I'll be using approximately. Why? Because our knowledge is very, very limited. Though we may claim that we know the advanced knowledge, we know advanced science and technology, we are nowhere with the Rishis and Munis, my dear friends. Rishis and Munis, they had advanced state of brain, which they acquired in Samadhi state, my dear friends. So, usually we see the yogis in Chinmudra. Chinmudra is also called as Dana Mudra, my dear friends. Please remember, a yogi acquires knowledge when he is in Samadhi state, where he'll be enjoying the Brahmananda, my dear friends. The ultimate joy on the globe, Brahmananda. That is about a short discussion of Chinmudra. The 10 samadhis, it leads to a very big branch, it leads to a big discussion. Next, now this is Chinmudra, my dear friends. From Chinmudra, this is Chinmudra. From Chinmudra or Gnana Mudra, I come to, now I remain in Gnana Mudra, I fold my 4 fingers. Right? I bring these two fingers. I bring these 2 fingers in this form. Now here, my dear friends, here, now you can see a pair of deers talking to each other, loving with each other. Right? This is Mrugi Mudra. Right? Then, now on the palm, the thumb is the biggest finger. I bring the biggest finger to the root of the small finger. Now, you know that this is Santosha Mudra. Now, whenever you are free, make a small experiment. Now, sit comfortably anywhere. If you are able to sit on the floor, you can adopt an asana. Now, if anybody is not able to sit on the floor, you can comfortably sit on a chair. Please observe, if anybody is sitting on a chair, see that the 2 feet touches the floor. That is very, very important. They may sit on a chair, please see that their feet touches the floor. Now, if it's not possible to sit on a chair, they may lay down on a bed comfortably and practice yoga, my dear friends. Now, this is Chinmudra. I was speaking of the Santosha Mudra. Now, adopt any comfortable position. Now, you sit in this Santosha Mudra. We place the 2 palms on the respective knees. Usually, we face the mudras to the cosmos. We receive the energy from cosmos. Chin Mudra. You stay in Chin Mudra. In few minutes, we feel happy. Why? Because the body releases the happiness hormones like dopamine, norepinephrine, endorphin, cortisol, oxytocin, acetylcholine. These are all happiness hormones. Happiness hormones will be released in the body. Thereby, now one who is sitting in Santosha Mudra, happiness mudra, anti-depression mudra feels happy. This is Santosha Mudra. From Santosha Mudra, I go to another mudra. I fold my 4 fingers, I make a fist. This, as you know, is Adi Mudra. Adi Mudra, my dear friends. Now, every child in the womb of the mother will be with Adi Mudra, the first mudra of the child. The first mudra of the child, even after taking the birth, the child remains in Adi Mudra till the Brahmarandra, the soft portion at the top of the head becomes hard. Even now, if we adopt the same Adi Mudra, the irregularities in the blood pressure, if we have high blood pressure, that will be regulated very naturally. Now, if anybody is suffering from high blood pressure before taking the treatment, now let them adopt the Santosha Mudra, Adi Mudra. If they adopt Adi Mudra, now the blood pressure will be regulated. Then they can have the treatment and proceed. So this Adi Mudra now, if you adopt Adi Mudra, the blood circulation, my dear friends, the blood circulation will be regulated. Adi Mudra. So I'm in Adi Mudra. Now from Adi Mudra, I move to Brahma Mudra. What is Brahma Mudra? I bring this Adi Mudra to the groin, the bottom of the abdomen. I touch these two and place here. I rest here. This is Brahma Mudra. This is Brahma Mudra. Now these are the mudras we adopt using the palms. Now there are several mudras. Now even you can use the forehand, right? You can use the legs for mudras. Now you can use the eyes, you can use the tongue. There are thousands of mudras. So these are the mudras adopted by the palms. Now we shall see one mudra which we adopt by the tongue. Now in the tongue, if I protrude my tongue, now if I hold my tip of the tongue, I cannot talk with you. Now this is the tip of the tongue. Imagine my palm is the tongue. Now if the palm is tongue, this is the tip of the tongue. At the tip of the tongue, we have top of the tongue and the bottom of the tongue. If I protrude my tongue, I can see the tip of the tongue. Now I protrude my tongue, I move upwards. The back of the tip of the tongue, will be touching the upper palate of the mouth. Like this. The back of the tip of the tongue will be touching the upper palate of the tongue. I repeat, the back of the tip of the tongue will be touching the upper palate of the like this. Now this is Nabo Mudra. Now these mudras I need now. Now as you know, Akara emerges from the navel. In chanting Akara, we adopt Chinmayamudra, Dana Mudra. I sit in any comfortable asana. I am sitting in Padmasana, lotus posture, Padmaka, the Kamalasana. Now this is one of the meditative postures. There are many meditative postures. Now I am sitting in Padmasana. I adopt Chinmayamudra, Dana Mudra. I place the mudra at the respective knees. I sit straight. I take a deep breath in. I chant Akara. A emerges from the navel. Come on, my dear friends. Akara 3 times with Chin Mudra. Take a deep breath in. While exhaling, we chant Akara. Akara emerges from the navel. Three times. Take a deep breath in. While exhaling, we chant Akara. What are the modifications in the mouth? The mouth we bring in the oval shape. Take a deep breath in. While exhaling, we chant Akara. Third time, my dear friends. Inhale deeply. I remain in Chin Mudra, Jnana Mudra. Akara emerges from the navel. Third time. Inhale deeply. Next, what are the changes? From Chin Mudra, I fold my the 3 fingers. I come to Chinmayamudra. I come to Chinmayamudra. I place the palms with Chinmayamudra on the respective knees facing the cosmos. We receive the energy from the cosmos. Now I demonstrate, and the mouth. What is the alteration in the mouth? I protrude my mouth in the tube shape like this and chant Vukara. Vukara emerges from the chest, a very important region. I demonstrate once, then we practice 3 times. I am in Chinmaya Mudra, my dear friends. Mouth, you bring in the tube shape. Inhale deeply, tube shape mouth. We shall practice 3 times. I am in Chinmaya Mudra, the mouth in the tube shape, deeply inhale. While exhaling, bring this to tube shape, Ukara. Deeply inhale. While exhaling, we chant Ukara. Third time, inhale deeply. While exhaling, we chant Ukara. The mouth to the normal shape. Release the Chinmayamudra. Now I want Brahma Mudra. How to enter Brahma Mudra? First I enter Santosha Mudra. From Santosha Mudra I go to Adi Mudra. Now from Adi Mudra I go to Brahma Mudra. This is Brahma Mudra, my dear friends. I deeply inhale. Makara, a very celebrated Makara. Now this Makara, call this as humming bee sound. Makara. Makara emerges from Vishuddha Chakra, the throat. Now I'm in Brahma Mudra. Once I demonstrate, we practice 3 times. I deeply inhale while exhaling. Now, what is the modification in the mouth? I close my 2 lips. Makara, makara, makara. And here I adopt Nabo Mudra. Already I am in Brahma Mudra. With this Brahma Mudra, I adopt Nabo Mudra also. What is Nabo Mudra? I protrude my tongue. The back of the tip of the tongue I touch to the upper plate. Now that is Nabo Mudra. I'm in 2 mudras, Brahma Mudra and Nabo Mudra. Deeply inhale, while exhaling, chant Makara, humming bee sound. Release the Nabo Mudra. Now we practice 3 times. Already I am in Brahma Mudra, adopt Nabo Mudra. Inhale deeply. While exhaling, we chant Makara, humming bee sound 3 times. Release the Namo Mudra. Second time. Take a deep breath in. Adopt Namo Mudra. While exhaling, we chant Makara. Release the Namo Mudra. Third time. Take a deep breath in. Adopt Namo Mudra. Release Namo Mudra and come out of Brahma Mudra. Place the two palms on the respective knees. Now deep inhalation and exhalation 3 times. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Anuloma, Viloma. Inhale deeply second time. Exhale, put all your toxins outside. Puraka, inhale deeply. Prechaka, exhale deeply. So this is the sectional chanting of Omkara. We have divided Omkara in A, U and Ma. Now, in chanting Omkara, my dear friends, we give more importance to Ma chanting, the humming bee sound. Now, if we chant Makara, humming bee sound, my dear friends, nitric oxide will be released in the sinuses. Now, in the nitric oxide will be released in the nasal passages, in the sinuses, and in the endothelium of arteries. Arteries are the veins which carries the oxygenated blood to the different parts of the body. Arteries. Endothelium is the inner layers of arteries. The inner layer of the veins are called as endothelium. If we chant Makara, the humming bee sound, I repeat, in the nasal passages, in the sinuses, and in the endothelium of the arteries, the nitric oxide will be naturally released. See the amazing body. Nitric oxide kills any type of bacteria, any type of virus, any type of fungus, naturally. Now that is the effect of Makara, my dear friends. Now we come to the celebrated chanting of Omkara with these mudras, my dear friends. Once I demonstrate, Then we practice 3 times. So Chinmudra, Akara, Chinmayamudra, Ukara, Ukara, Chinmayamudra, Ukara, and the Brahma Mudra and the Namo Mudra with the humming beat sound. Now, please observe. I take a deep breath in. I take a deep breath in Chinmudra. Chinmayamudra. Brahma Mudra, Namo Mudra. So we practice 3 times. Akara, the mouth will be in the oval shape. Ukara, tube shape. Makara, the 2 lips are closed. So slowly, slowly, we practice 3 times. Take a deep breath in. Release Namo Mudra and Brahma Mudra. Second time. Take a deep breath in. Chinmudra. Chinmayamudra. Brahma Mudra and Namo Mudra, Makara. Take a deep breath in. Release the Namo Mudra and Brahma Mudra. So this is one of the integrated forms of chanting Omkara, my dear friends. Before proceeding to Guru Namaskara, right? Now, any questions regarding this Omkara integrated form, my dear friends? If you have any questions, please unmute. And any doubts, any question? Okay. We shall proceed to Guru Namaskara. Guru Namaskara is the salutation to Lord Hanumanta.
Sir, how many times we have to do this?
Sir?
How many times we have to repeat this sequence?
Start with 3 times. Start with 3 times. Slowly you can increase, and at least one cycle 12 times. One cycle 12 times. Slowly you can increase the number. And you can remain in chanting this Omkara for hours together. Right? Where now the physical practice ceases and you will be in deep samadhi state. That is the celebrated chanting of Omkara, my dear. In samadhi state, right? Everything, the Omkara will be automatically proceeding with you. Just one Omkara gives everything for us, my dear friends. Omkara.
Okay.
Any other question, my dear friends? Okay. We shall proceed to Guru Namaskara and the Sarvanga Sundara Vyayama. Just a minute. Guru Namaskara. A salutation to Lord Hanumanta. The Rudramsha Sambhuta. Well, friends, Guru Namaskara, they start by standing at the bottom of the yoga mat. I'm standing at the bottom of the yoga mat, right? With Adi Mudra, the Tadasana. Tadasana, you know, the Samasthiti, the Tadasana, they give equal pressure on the metatarsals. Both the big toes and heel are touching each other. With Adi Mudra, my dear friends, this is Tadasana, mountain pose. Now, the two heels are touching each other. I spread the 2 feet in the V shape. I spread the 2 feet in the V shape. Like this. Now, this is Shitila Tadasana. This is Shitila Tadasana. Always we start standing at the back of the yoga mat. And with Tadasana, and with Shitila Tadasana with Adi Mudra. Surya Namaskara, we start by practicing by the right leg. Guru Namaskara, we start from the left leg. I am bringing my left leg forward. I am remaining in Adi Mudra. This is Hanuman Bhajasana. This is Hanuman Bhajasana. I adopt the Namaskara Mudra, Hanuman Bhajavandanasana. Now, in this Hanuman Bhajavandanasana, there is a tendency to move forward like this. Now, don't lean forward, right? The torso, the torso, the torso, the torso is perpendicular to the floor. You should not lean forward. The torso is perpendicular to the floor. The right leg is straight. The right leg is straight. Now, the left leg, the back of the left thigh is parallel to the floor. Is parallel to the floor. I mean, the Namaskara Mudra, Hanuman Bhajavandanasana. This is Hanuman Bhajavandanasana. I place my 2 palms on the floor, completely on the floor, parallel to each other. I rest my right knee on the floor. This is Ekapada Prasarnasana. Now I take back my left leg. I come to Buddharasana. This is Buddharasana. See that the 2 soles rest on the floor. The back of the 2 thighs are straight, chin lock. This is Buddharasana. If I touch the 2 feet, it becomes Parvatasana. This is Bhudarasana. Now I take a beautiful turn. I come to Bhujangasana. Now after this is Arohana. Now I come to Akunchita Bhudarasana. Avarohana. This is Akunchita Bhudarasana. I started from the left leg. I bring the left leg forward. Ekapada Prasanasana. Rest the right knee on the floor. Ekapada Prasanasana. Raise the right leg and see that it is straight. Come to Hanuman Bhujangasana and come to Shitila Tadasana. Now we always start from the left leg. Now they adopt the Hanumanta mantra. Now it gives extraordinary results. Extraordinary results. Om Hanumate Namaha. Now we start from the right leg. I bring the right leg forward. Ekapada Prasanasana. This is Hanuman Dvajasana. This is Hanuman Dvajavandanasana. Please don't lean forward. Now this is Hanuman Dvajavandanasana. Now in Hanuman Dvajavandanasana, if you look at yourself, you can see a Veera Bhima, a Veera Hanumanta in you. This is Hanuman Dvajavandanasana. Place the 2 palms on the floor, parallel to each other, completely on the floor. Rest the left knee on the floor. Rest the left knee on the floor. Ekapada Prasanasana. Come to Bhudarasana. The 2 soles are on the floor. The back of the 2 thighs are straight, chin up. This is Bhudarasana, my friend. Take a beautiful turn. Come to Sarpasana. Bhujangasana, Sarpasana. This is Arohana. Now I go to Arohana. Now I enter a beautiful Bhudarasana. This is Bhudarasana. See that the knees are above the floor. Don't rest the knees on the floor. Above the floor. Now we started from the right leg. Bring the right leg forward. Right? And raise the knee. And come to Hanuman Bhujangasana. From Hanuman Bhujangasana, now you come to Sitila Tadasana. Om Hanumate Namaha. Now from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is composed of 9 different asanas. Om Hanumate Namaha. Come on, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Om Hanumate Namaha. At least 10 we shall practice. 4 is over. Come on, from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Om Hanumate Namaha. From the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Om Hanumate Namaha. From the left. Om Hanumate Namaha. From the right. 8 is over, another 2 from the left. Shitila Tadasana 1, Hanuman Bhujavandanasana 2, Ekapada Prasanasana 3, Buddharasana 4, Sarpasana 5, Akujita Buddharasana 6, Ekapada Prasanasana 7. This is Hanuman Bhujavandanasana 8. Come to Shitila Tadasana 9. It is there with 9 different asanas. Right leg. I am Shitila Tadasana with Namaskara Mudra. Come to Hanuman Bhujavandanasana. This is Hanuman Bhujasana. Hanuman Bhujavandanasana. Ekapada Prashanasana. Buddharasana. Take a beautiful time. Come to Bhujangasana, Sarpasana. Now go to Buddharasana. Up to this it is Arohana. Now we go to Avarohana. Buddharasana, a beautiful asana. Buddharasana. Now you take your right leg forward. Hanuman Dvajavandanasana. Don't lean forward. Remain straight. The spine and neck are in one common straight line. Come to Shitila Tadasana. Om Hanumate Namaha. Now we have practiced 10 times. 10 times. 10 times means now 10 into 9. 90 different asanas we have practiced within this short time. One time, one complete round is with 9 different asanas. 10 times. 10 times means 10 into 9. Remember, up to now within this short time, we have practiced 90 different asanas. And how to conclude? Now, how to conclude the Guru Namaskara? Now, I adopt Namaskara Mudra. I take 3 pradakshinas and I conclude with another Guru Namaskara. Now I take 3 pradakshinas. I go back to the yoga mat. I conclude by one more Guru Namaskara. We start from the left leg. I am in Shitila Tadasana with Adi Mudra, Hanuman Dvajasana, Hanuman Bhujavandanasana, Ekapada Prashanasana. The right knee on the floor, this is Buddharasana. Take a beautiful dand. Come to Bhujangasana, Sarpasana. This is Arohana, uphill minor effect. Now we go to downhill. Akunchita Buddharasana. Remember, you should not touch the knees to the floor. Then we started from the left leg. Bring the left leg forward. Hanuman Dvajasana. This is Hanuman Dvajasana. Adopt Namaskara Mudra. Hanuman Dvajavandanasana. Come to Shitila Tadasana. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Please chant with me. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Now this is the practice of Guru Namaskara. Now this Guru Namaskara is really a treasure of our country, my dear friends. It is a great treasure of our country, designed by our rishis and munis thousands of years back. Guru Namaskara. Now Sarvanga Sundara Vyayama. Prachina Bharatiya then Bytak. Ancient Indian then Bytak. We know what is the dress for Sarvanga Sundara Vyayama, Prachina Bharatiya done by the ancient Indian done by it. If they have a piece of cloth, they dress it ready. Now I have wrapped a panche here. If you have panche, everybody knows. In South India, we call this as panche. In North India, they call this as dhoti or dhotra. I have wrapped the panche. I lock at the waist, the respective waist. I bring the panche or dhoti dhotra to half panche. Whenever we are with will be with half panche. This is half panche. I produce this, I hold at the back, I hold it back, and I bring this, I lock at the root of this spine. The dress is ready. So simple. The dress for that pattern is ready, right? After the dress, now please smear a thin layer of coconut oil. Why coconut oil? Coconut oil is very thin, right? Please smear a thin layer. Take coconut oil, take it in both the arms, right? You smear a thin layer of coconut oil throughout your body. You know Angamardana also? A very thin layer of coconut oil. Now with the dress, with a thin layer of coconut oil, now you are ready for done fight. You are ready for done fight. Now I sit in Vajrasana. I go back to the yoga mat. I go back to the yoga mat. I sit in Vajrasana. Friends, in now this done is nothing but a series of asanas in a dynamic form. Done is a series of yogasanas in the dynamic form. Friends, in practicing any done, we cannot place the palms and feet as we like and practice the done. For every done, there is a specific measurement. Now this is a very special done. Bahu done. Bahu done, Westerners they call as dips or push-ups. Bahu done is a very special done. For the special done, we have a special measurement. What is the special measurement? The length of the arm. What is the length of the arm? The length of the arm is from the bottom of the elbow, I take up to the wrist. Now from the wrist, the length of the palm. The length of the palm is from the wrist to the tip of the middle finger. Now if I combine these two, it gives the span of the arm. Span of the arm followed by the span of the palm, and if I hold the palm horizontally, it gives the span of the four fingers. So what is the measurement? The span of the arm plus the span of the palm plus the four fingers. Now from the bottom of my right knee, I take the span of the arm, followed by palm, followed by four fingers. Now I place the two palms parallel to each other completely on the floor, and without changing the position of the palms and the feet. I rise to Parvatasana. The two soles are on the floor. The back of the two thighs are straight chin lock. This is mountain pose, Parvatasana. From Parvatasana, I lean forward, I come to Dandasana. Dandasana is staff pose or stick pose. In Kannada, Kolu Asana. Now it is a series of asana. Now I come to the dynamic form. The dynamic form. Bahudam. Bahudam Dhime. Dhime means slowly. 10 times. Come with me 10 times, my dear friends. 10 times with the normal breathing. You leave the breathing for the intelligent body. It adjusts itself. Bahudam Dhime. Dhime means slowly. Come on. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you come back to Vajrasana. After Shram, Vishram is very, very important. How to relax? I flap both my arms like a bird flapping its wings. I flap my two arms like a bird flapping its wings. I flap my two arms like a bird flapping its wings, my dear friends. This is how we relax. Friends, you know that 1 billion is 100 crores. 1 trillion. 1 trillion is 1 lakh crores. Now, in our physical body, I am speaking only of the living cells. Now, apart from living cells, we have trillions of bacteria. Now, we have trillions of viruses. If I speak of only on the living cells, so in this physical body, we have 37. We have 37 trillion living cells. Now, these 37 trillion living cells, we want to oxygenate. We want to supply the oxygen. It is pranayama yukta, sattvic, yogic vyayama, my dear friends. How to supply the oxygen? Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up. Stretch it. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, we are supplying oxygen to the lungs. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, stretch it. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, exhale, come down. So this is how we supply the oxygen to trillions of cells in the body. Trillions of cells in the body. Right? One more round. One more round. Now I'm in Vajrasana. You know that, my dear friends, Vajrasana is a very, very special asana. Now there are so many other asanas like this also. Vajrasana has a very special characteristic. What is the special characteristic? Now you can practice Vajrasana at any time, at any point of time in the day. And throughout the day also you can practice Vajrasana, no problem. Vajrasana even you can practice even after having a full meal. Even after having a full meal, you can practice Vajrasana. Now the digestion will be easier. It is a very, very special asana. And I am coming to, from a special asana, I am coming to a special dhan, Bahu dhan. Bahu dhan, Westerners, they call this as dips or push-ups. We call this as Bahu dhan. Bahu dhan, this is a very, very special dhan. For this very special dhan, we have a very special measurement. What is the measurement? I cannot place the palms and feet as I like and practice any dhan. Well, what is the special measurement? The length of the span of the arm from the bottom of the elbow up to the tip of the middle finger. This is the length of the arm, span of the arm, followed by the span of the palm, followed by 4 fingers. How to measure? I measure from the right bottom of the knee. I place the arm at the right bottom of the knee. I take the span of the arm, followed by palm, followed by 4 fingers. Now you place the 2 palms completely on the floor, parallel to each other. Don't disturb the position of your palm and feet. Rise to Parvatasana. Rise to Parvatasana, come to Dandasana. A series of asanas. Now I come to the dynamic form. How then Dhime? Dhime means slowly 20 times. 20 times. Come on, my dear friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Only 20. Come back to Vajrasana. After Shram, Vishram, relaxing is extremely important. How to relax? I flap my two arms like a bird flapping its wings. It is so grateful to tell this. I flap my two arms like a bird flapping its wings. Relax. I flap my two arms like a bird flapping its wings. This is how we relax. Supplying the oxygen to trillions of cells is extremely important. Is extremely important. How to supply the oxygen? Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, stretch it. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, exhale, come down. Now this is Bahudan. Bahudan Dhime. Dhime means slowly. Now we proceed to Bahudan Chatakse. Chatakse means fast. Chatakse means fast. Now I am sitting in Vajrasana. I take the measurement from the bottom of my right knee. I take the span of the arm, followed by palm, followed by forefingers. I place my two palms parallel to each other, completely on the floor. I rise to Parvatasana. From Parvatasana, I come to Dandasana. Now I take the dynamic form. Bahudan Chatakse 10 times fast. Chatakse means fast. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to Vajrasana. After some, Vishram is very, very important. How to relax? Now flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Now, oxygenating the cell. It is pranayama yukta. Pranayama yukta. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, stretch it. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Now this Bahudan is a very, very special dand. Only for this dand, a special measurement. A special measurement is the span of the arm followed by palm followed by forefingers. For all other dands, we have different measurement. Now this is Bahudan Dine. Dine means slowly. Chatakse means fast. Now we come to Bhujang dand. Now we call this as usually Bhujang dand is called as Pahalwani dand. Now in usually if you visit a wrestling Garadi Mane, in Kannada wrestling houses we call as Garadi Mane. Now a few decades back, in each and every street, right, in Bangalore itself we had Garadi Manes. Now Garadi Manes, now only few Garadi Manes we have in Bangalore. Right? Now we had golden days when I was in high school, somewhere in 10th standard, I was going to Gadimari in Kapalpet, Sri Kodandarama Gadimari. Even now it is there. Even now it is there. I was going and practicing there the fundamentals of done by that, right? It's a beautiful thing. Going to a Gadimari and practicing done by that with so many people there, so many people, right? Practicing at least 500 tons and 1000 minutes, right? Now, if you are in a group, it is very simple. It becomes very simple. The practice will be very, very simple. It is a group dynamics. So Bhujang Dand. I am sitting in Vajrasana, my dear friends. What is the measurement? The measurement is the span of the arm plus the span of the palm. Right? I need one more yoga mat. I just to demonstrate you, I place another yoga mat perpendicular to this. I sit in Vajrasana. Bhujang Dand or Pahalwani Dand. What is the measurement? Again, any dand, my dear friends, I cannot place the palms and feet as we like and practice this movement. So what is the measurement of this Bhujang Dand? It is the span of the arm plus the span of the palm. 4 fingers are not there. Now if I add 4 fingers, it is the measurement for the special dand Bahu Dand. Only, please remember, only for Bahu Dand we have that additional 4 fingers. For all other dands, we have this, a span of the arm plus the palm. How to measure? From the bottom of my right knee, I take the span of the arm followed by palm. 4 fingers are not there. I place my 2 palms completely on the floor, parallel to each other. I rise to Parvatasana. A series of asanas. Parvatasana, I come to Dandasana. Now, the 2 feet, the big toes and heel are closer, my dear friends, are closer. Now, from Dandasana, I come to Bhujang Dand. Fair one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I come back to Vajrasana. This is Bhujang Dand or Pahalwani Dand. Relaxing after some. This one is extremely important. Relax. How to relax? Now flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Now oxygenating is extremely important. How to oxygenate? Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, stretch it. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, stretch it. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. One more round. Now there are choices in this time. That's why I took another mat. Now I sit in Vajrasana. As you know, this is Bhujang Dand. What is the measurement? The span of the arm from the bottom of my right knee. I take the span of the arm followed by palm. Now this, you know, this is the measurement. Now we need not measure by placing the palm and measuring the span of the arm followed by palm. There is another measurement. Now you slide your palms. You slide your palms before your shoulders. Before your shoulders. You slide the palms before your shoulders so that the torso touches your thighs. Just I slide the palms so that the torso lies on the thighs. This is Balasana. This is Adho Mukha Virasana. This is Adho Mukha Virasana, or we call this as Balasana, child pose. Child pose. Now this gives the measurement. This gives the measurement. Now I go to Balasana, I rise to Papadasana. I rise to Parvatasana. So this here you have one more choice. You can spread the 2 feet to the shoulder length. The 2 feet to the shoulder length. It is Bhujang Dand. It is Bhujang Dand. Pehalwani Dand. Right? Come on, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I come back to Vajrasana. After some, Vishram is extremely important. Flat both your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap both your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap both your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Oxygenating the trillions of cells. Inhale deeply. Rise both your arms up. Stretch it. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply. Rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply. Rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Now this is Bahu Dand. This is Bhujang Dand, my dear friends. Bhujang Dand is also called as Pehalwani Dand. Next, Dand Jor. Dand Jor is a beautiful dand. I am sitting in Vajrasana. Now, what is the measurement? The span of the arm. The span of the arm followed by a palm. I place my 2 palms completely on the floor, parallel to each other. I rise to Parvatasana. From Parvatasana, I come to Dandasana. What is this Danjor? 10 times I demonstrate, then we practice. Danjor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have options here. Instead of measuring the length of the arm and palm, just we can slide. We can slide the 2 palms before shoulders, the torso touching the thighs. It gives the same measurement. And we have another choice. We can spread the 2 feet to the shoulder length, right? And practice then June. Now come with me. I'm sitting in Mudrasana, right? The span of the arm, less palm, no 4 fingers. I place the 2 palms on the floor. I rise to Parvatasana. Then June, I come to Dandasana. Now the dynamic form. Then June. 20 times, my dear friends. Then it is a very simple thing. 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come back to Vajrasana. After Shram, Vishram. How to relax, flap both your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap both your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Now pranayama. Now inhale deeply, rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Now, they say, Danjur, we shall see today choices. We shall see today choices. I sit in Vajrasana. What are the 2 choices here? Now, instead of measuring the length of the arm plus palm, now what is the other choice? Just you slide the 2 arms before your shoulders come to Adho Virasana or Balasana. You need not measure the length of the arm and palm. Come to Adho Virasana or Balasana. Now, what is the other choice? Rise to Parvatasana. The other choice is you can spread the 2 feet to the shoulder length. Right? These two are the additional choices. Now you come to Danjo 20 times. Then it's a beautiful then, very simple then. Very easily you can practice for 100. They practice only for 20 Danjo 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come back to Vajrasana. Come back to Vajrasana. After some, Vishram is very, very important. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Now, oxygenate through the lungs. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, stretch it. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, stretch it. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, stretch it. Exhale, come down. Now it is pranayama yukta, sattvic, yogic, vyayama, my dear friend. Next, Sapsu 8. The original name is Sapsu 8. And in honoring, we call this as Professor Ramurthy Dutt. What is the measurement? The measurement is the span of the arm followed by the palm. It is Professor Ramurthy Dutt. The original name is Sapsu 8. I take from the bottom of my right knee, I take the span of the arm followed by palm. I place the 2 palms completely on the floor, parallel to each other. I rise to Parvatasana. I come to Dandasana. What is this absolute gain? Now I take a gun like this. Now I come back. Now coming back is very, very important. I come back like this. Now this is absolute gain. 5 times I demonstrate. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. So I come back to Vajrasana. This is Sapsu 8. Or in honoring, we call this as Professor Ramurthy Dutt. Professor Ramurthy was a celebrity in Andhra Pradesh. He was so strong. Now, morning he was practicing Dand Bytak. And evening he was practicing pranayama. My dear friends, he was so strong, Professor Ramurthy. Now he was giving usually this demonstration in Western countries also. Now by placing a plank on his chest, he was allowing one full elephant. He was allowing one full elephant to stand on his chest. One elephant, right? Average, it would be one and a half tons, 1,500 kgs, right? Average I'm taking. Now he was allowing to stand a full elephant on his chest, placing a plank here. What a strength he had because of Dand Bytak. Now, especially because of pranayama, my dear friends. Prana Vidya, Mahavidya, Yastam, Vedasa, Vedavat. That is what the Vedas and Upanishads says. Prana Vidya is an extraordinary Vidya. Right? Now, we practice the Ramurti, then the original name of this is Sapsu A. Ramurti, Professor Ramurti, then what is the name? Sapsu A. Sapsu A. Come on. We practice at least 5 times. Now, what is the measurement? The span of the arm plus palm. We need not measure. If I come to Adho Virasana or Balasana, it gives the same measurement. From Adho Virasana, I rise to Parvatasana. From Parvatasana, I come to Dandasana. Now, I come to Professor Ramurti then. Sapsu A. Come on, only 5 times. 1. Come back as you have come up. 1. Coming back is very, very important. 2. 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. This is Sapsu A. Professor Ramurti Dhan. Sit in Vajrasana. After some Vishram is very, very important. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Now, pranayama yukta. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, stretch it. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, exhale, come down. Please, pranayama yukta, yogic, sattvic, vyayama, my dear friends. Sattvic, vyayama, my dear friends. Now, next, Mr. Dand, right? Now I am sitting in Mudra. Now, what is the measurement for this? Span of the arm plus palm. Span of the arm plus palm, we need not measure. If you go to Adho Mukha Virasana or Balasana, it gives a measurement. You know this, right? Mr. I come to Adho Mukha Virasana, I rise to Parvatasana. Now, from Parvatasana, now one small change. I bring my 2 legs in this position. Parvatasana. From Parvatasana, I come to this Mishra. I take a jump like this. Take a jump, take a jump. Then to come back to this position. Mishra. It is a beautiful gun. I sit in Mudrasana. Adho Mukha Virasana. Adho Mukha Virasana or Balasana. I come to Parvatasana. Now you bring the 2 legs, the knees touching the arms. This is the position. From this position, you take a jump back, take a turn, and take a jump and come back to this. One, like this. This is Mr. Gun. Mr. Gun, after some Vishram is very, very important. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Now, oxygenating the cells. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, exhale, come down. Now we go to Bytak Abhyas. After that, we shall take few practices of Bytak Abhyas. Bytak Abhyas, I stand in Tadasana with Adi Mudra variations. Now I spread the 2 feet to the shoulder length or remain in the Tadasana itself with Adi Mudra. Place the 2 palms on their respective waist. Samanya bed. Samanya bed is half bed. Samanya bed is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now again, how to relax? You flap both your arms and legs. You flap both your arms and legs. Relax. You flap both your arms and legs. Relax. How to oxygenate? Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, stretch it back, exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, stretch it, exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up, exhale, come down. Now I'm in Tadasana with Adi Mudra. Adi Mudra, I place my 2 palms on the respective waist. It is Samanya bended, half bended, 20 times, my friends. 1, half bended, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't lean forward. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Flap your arms and legs. Relax. Relax. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings simultaneously. You flap your legs also. Flap your arms and legs. Relax. 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 Oxygenating the cells. Inhale deeply. Rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply. Rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply. Rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Now this is Samanya Bytak. Now we come to Bytak Chatakse. Bytak Chatakse. Now I'm in Tadasana with Adi Mudra. I spread the 2 feet to the shoulder length. I remain in Adi Mudra. I remain in Adi Mudra. Bytak Chatakse. Bytak Chatakse. I demonstrate, then you can follow me. I remain in Adi Mudra. Adi Mudra regulates the circulation of the blood of this physical body. Bytak Chadak say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now remove Adi Mudra. Now relax. Flap your arms and legs. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Simultaneously, you flap your legs also. Flap your arms and legs simultaneously. Relax, relax. Now oxygenating. Inhale deeply. Rise. Both your arms up. Stretch it back. Exhale. Come down. Inhale deeply. Rise both your arms up. Exhale. Come down. Inhale deeply. Rise both your arms up. Stretch it. Exhale. Come down. One more small down. 10 times. Now I'm in Tadasana with Adi Mudra. I go to Shitila Tadasana. I spread my 2 feet to the shoulder length. I remain in Adi Mudra. Bytak Chadak say, my dear friends, Bytak Chadak say 10 times. 10 times with the normal breathing. You leave the breathing to the very intelligent body itself. Body itself, it synchronizes itself. Bytak Chadak say 10 times. Come with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remove the Adi Mudra. Relax. Flap both your arms and legs. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Flap your arms like a bird flapping its wings. Now you flap your legs also. Flap both your arms and legs. Relax, my dear friends. Relax. After some, Vishram is extremely important. Now, oxygenating the cells is very, very important. How to oxygenate? Deeply inhale, rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Inhale deeply, rise both your arms up. Exhale, come down. Now it is pranayama yukta, yogic, sattvic, vyayama, my dear friends. Now it is the time for yoga nidra, my dear friends. Yoga nidra, the science of deep relaxation. It is the meditative way of relaxing the entire body, my dear friends. Now today, for Yoga Nidra, we adopt Savasana. Today we adopt Savasana for Yoga Nidra, my dear friends. Savasana, you know it is dead man pose or the calf pose or it is Yoga Nidrasana, my dear friends. Yoga Nidrasana, Savasana. Savasana is a supine posture. Supine posture means we are laying our shoulders on the floor. Now it is a supine posture. Now It is a supine posture. You cannot lay down on the shoulders as it is. You cannot lay down on your shoulders. It is unscientific. Right? You must know how to enter, how to stay, and how to come out of Savasana. Right? Now I spread my 2 feet, the 2 legs before me. Right? I pull my 2 feet towards me. I place the 2 palms on the sides of the shoulder, or you can place the palms like this also. This is, as you know, Dandasana. The staff pose or stick pose, or in Kannada, Polo Asana. Dandasana is the foundation for all sitting asanas. How to enter Shavasana? How to enter Shavasana? I place my 2 palms to my right. This is Parivrutta Dandasana. I stretch my right arm, take the support of the elbow, right, enter the Shavasana. The legs apart, the palms away from the floor, the arms away from the floor, palms facing the ceiling. This is how I enter. I stay the Shavasana in the practice of the Yoga Nidra. How to come out, please observe. How to come out? I bend my left leg, the shin of the right leg touching the back of the thigh. I place my left palm on the left thigh. I stretch my right arm. The back of the right arm is completely on the floor. The right palm facing the ceiling. I stretch it. Then I stretch my right arm, take the support of the right elbow. Slowly you come out of Shavasana, my dear friends. Entering the Shavasana, staying with the Shavasana, and coming out of Shavasana is extremely important. You cannot lay down abruptly on your shoulders. Please, my dear friends, enter the Shavasana. If you are wearing a spectacle or a wristwatch, please remove and keep it aside. The legs little apart, the arms little away from your body, the palms facing the ceiling. Make necessary adjustments. Stay as comfortable as you are. Relax, my dear friends. Relax. Relax. Gently close your eyes. Any number of thoughts comes to you, keep it aside. Be with your natural breath. Nobody should open your eyes. Relax, relax, relax. Any number of thoughts comes to you, keep it aside. Be with your natural breath. Don't open your eyes. Relax, relax, relax. bring your awareness to the conclusion of Yoga Nidra. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breath. Awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your body lying stretched out on the floor. Become aware of meeting points between your body and the floor. Develop awareness of the room, walls, ceiling, noises in the room and noises outside. Take your mind out. Become completely external. Lie quietly for a few moments and keep your eyes closed. Start moving your body and stretching yourself. Please take your own time. Do not hurry. Please hear my voice. You open your eyes after 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Open your eyes. Slowly come out of Savasana, my dear friends. Sit in any comfortable asana. If possible, sit in Padmasana. Friends, we shall conclude the session by chanting 3 Omkaras, followed by a Shanti mantra. Adapt Namaskara Mudra, sit straight, your spine and neck in one common straight line. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. While exhaling, we chant Omkara. Breath in. Deep breath in, my dear friends. Shanti mantra. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidaha Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub your palms only 9 times. Make a cup of it, place it on the closed eyeballs. bioelectric plasmic energy. A great energy sinks through your closed eyeballs, spreads within fractions of seconds to trillions of cells in the body. Trillions of cells in the body. Remove the palms. Rub it again, only 9 times. Make a cup of it. Place it on the closed eyeballs for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Remove the palms. Open your eyes with a divine smile. Good day. Have a great day ahead. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Balan sir. Thank you, Balan sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ramesh sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.